So today you're going to learn how to create this camera motion. And it's actually surprisingly easy. It looks kind of complex, but it's really quite easy. So we're just going to jump right into Blender and just try it out. So I'm going to create a monkey head as a product, I guess, in this case. Then what we need is a controller. So we're just going to add a empty object and a camera. We're going to parent the camera to the empty object. So we're going to use the empty object as a controller at the end. So the camera is still free. We're also going to add a curve, and then we're going to use constraints to track the empty object to the curve. So now it's going to drive along or ride along the curve, just like a roller coaster. So last thing we need is a look at target. So we're going to use the monkey head for that. We're going to rotate the camera so it actually looks at the monkey head. So now you can see we've got a full camera rig here. So if we move the track, the camera moves with it and the camera looks at the monkey head. So it's very flexible and dynamic. So all we're going to do next is pretty much just build a roller coaster. So for that, I'm just going to keyframe the offset real quick, so it's going to actually drive along the track on its own. So once keyframed, you can see it's just going to drive along the track as expected. So, and now I'm just going to speed through this part of the video. I'm just going to build a roller coaster track pretty much. So just whatever looks good. I'm really just doing this by eye, so try to not have tight kinks in the curve, just kind of keep it smooth, really just like a roller coaster. So when you play back the video, it just looks smooth. So here's the result. So really nothing too fancy, just cruises along. And I've got like an end frame, so like an end position, and I start close at the monkey head. These are like the two things that I kind of did here. So just a starting position, a smooth roller coaster type of path, and an end position. So once you're happy with your track, you can change it anytime, but for now, if you're happy, I'm just going to add some keyframes here. So what you see, what I'm doing here, when I add keyframes, it slows down the track. So if I add one here, it slows down at that part. If I add one here, it slows down at that part, but it like stops for a second, or less than a second, but for one frame, it stops. So we're going to have a slight angle in the curve, so it doesn't actually stop. So now you see it shoots right there, gets slow, and then after that it's going to speed up again. So the steeper the curve, the faster the camera is going to move. The shallower the curve, the slower the camera is going to move. So I'm just going to tweak it here. So now I'm just going to copy and paste with Shift-D and add it at a different spot. So now it's going to jump, slow, jump, slow. So that's pretty much it. So you're just going to build these stairs basically just by eye and just by feeling. There's no real rules to this. So it's really just going fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. That's really everything that's happening here. So just tweak around until you're happy. It's just a lot of tweaking up and down. So looks good to me. So just going to move this real quick. And this is what the end result looks like. So pretty simple. It's really just this track. And in the viewport, you can see how it's really just moving fast, stopping again, moving fast, stopping again. That's really it. So now I'm just going to speed through my render settings real quick. I already got a few presets in my Blender, so don't get confused on that. For example, my background is transparent on default, little things. So nothing too crazy here. Just doing a really quick setup. But one thing that is very important is to turn on your motion blur. And in this case, I also used some depth of field, but it's really just personal preference. Like this is a different topic, I guess. So once you're happy with your render settings, you're just gonna export or render out the video. I tend to do just the MP4, but if you would do it professionally, you should render out single frames and add them to a video later. So this is the final result of my MP4. I just rendered out straight out of Blender, no editing. So looks pretty good, really pretty effective, pretty simple. This really didn't take very long. This is the demo scene you maybe know from Reddit. that I used and actually created also myself. So it's really quite simple. I really just use particles on the bottle with simple drops, and you see that the drops are even flipped. That's how much time I invested in creating this bottle. So not very much time. It's really just a cylinder extruded out, smoothed. Like, it's really nothing fancy. Just a simple principle glass shader. I put juice in the middle. It's really way more simple than you might think. I just added the texture. The texture I created in Photoshop because I couldn't find one online. So really nothing too fancy. So one thing I did here that I didn't do with the monkey is I've got a slight rotation in the camera, and that's why it's important to have the controller, empty object, and a camera. So you see on the controller, I've got our step, slow down, slow motion animation, and on the camera, I've got a rotation on it. So this is also just something, I don't know, I just felt like doing. You don't have to do it, of course, but this is what you could do. So just the rotation. So if I delete it, you see the camera isn't rotating. If I put it back in, it kind of like rotates. I don't know. Just look cool. Otherwise, one thing I did here is animating the focus object as well for the depth of field. So on the bottle, you see this empty object is my focus object of the depth of field, and it just kind of bounces around because in a few camera angles it wasn't in focus, so I animated the focus object, but really simple. I just moved it there, keyframed it, moved it somewhere else, keyframed it, like really very simple. And that's pretty much it for today. So on Reddit, some people asked that they'd like to see a tutorial on this topic, so I just thought I'll make one because, yeah, so here it is. Have fun.